まどか、なんか思い出せた？うん、ずいぶん前のことだし。私たち5人が写っていたのは確かにこの建物。ねえ美咲、本当にここに来ればよかったのかな。写真の場所でも何も思い出せなかったし。もう帰ろう。私の言う通りにしてればいいの。まどかもあんな風になりたいの？そう、私たちを見てしまった。次は私たちの番だ。神隠しにあった5人が順番に。そういえばこの感じ。どこに連れて行くの？連れて行かないで。美咲。
Well, good. Hello everyone, welcome to another video. And so, as you can see, we're now playing Fatal Frame 4, Mask of the Lunar Eclipse. Now, this game is the 4th game in the Fatal Frame series, also known as Project Zero. And this actual game wasn't released in the West. It wasn't released in Europe, UK or America. So what you see here is a translation, a very good translation done by Tempest, which made this game, Fatal Frame 4, available to us to play. So I really appreciate it. It's a very good game. I've decided to do an entire playthrough of this game just to show you guys what this game is all about. It's one of my favourite Fatal Frame games. It came out in the Wii. I think it was in 2008 or something like that. And because it's on the Wii, the graphics are a bit more improved, and it's a fairly straightforward game. There's not much confusion in this game as to the previous ones, in my opinion. But anyway, in the story now, there's these two girls who go into the mansion. Into this, no, not a mansion. It's a kind of sort of mental hospital place, and well, there's 5 girls in the beginning, and then when they were younger, they used to come to this kind of hospital, and they lost all memories of what's happened, so they come revisited the hospital again to see what's happening. So these 2 girls, this one's called Madoka, and Misaki has come over to this place to check it out. Of course, this place is haunted, as you will see, as all Fatal Frame games are. So right now we are controlling Madoka. She's the first character we're going to control. So as we all know, we need a camera obscura. That's the weapon of this game. There's a ghost going up the stairs there. And what shall we do? We should follow her. Follow the ghost. Brave. Really brave, but I wouldn't do that. So Misaki has disappeared, and we're trying to find her. Madoka is trying to find her. So we're going to follow the ghost to find out some clues of what's going on. So this game, there is a lot of walking in this game, but it's a slow-paced game, to be honest. It's not everyone's sort of game, but it's my sort of game. This is why I really love the Fatal Frame series. I've played every single one apart from 5. Yeah, I haven't got a Wii U, so I haven't played 5 yet. But yeah, this is one of my favourite face-to-face games in the series. Okay, jump scare. The last thing I want to do is go in this room here, where you saw the ghost nurse. Right, so now we need to find a clue. It's fairly straightforward to see where Misaki went. The door was locked downstairs, so if we come up here, the game has led us up to this room. So this is another mechanic of the game. When you pick up something, it does a slow animation, like this. Now, I'm not really a big fan of this myself, but it's trying to keep tension going in the game, because sometimes a ghost hand will attack you and stop you picking up objects. In the first part though, you didn't need to worry about the ghost hand, but yeah, it does, you know, after a while, every single object you need to pick up with slow motion, it's a bit monotonous, but I could overlook that part of it. Alright, so we got the key, as you can see there, so we're going to now head downstairs. Back to where Misaki was. Okay, so the radio has gone on. It's kind of creepy. Okay. Watch out behind you. Alright, so I'm used to this. I've played a lot of face-to-face games. Ghosts, they're everywhere. But you know. Okay, so hang on.
思い出せない。思い出したくない。早くここから出ないと。美咲を探さないと。
Right, so as I said, I'm going to show the cutscenes of this game, but I'm not going to show all the files and sort of story. A lot of the story in this game is like stuff that you pick up, things that you have to read, but I'm not going to do that. It's going to take a lot of time, so I can explain the story the best as I can of what's going on. But this is just a sort of gameplay playthrough, so I'm not going to do that. So at the moment there's not much to do but just walk to that room. There's not many ghosts here at the moment. Okay, so now we're about to go in the room that Misaki went into. I think it's that room over there. So this is the prologue chapter. Use the key. Okay. Okay, well she looks pretty freaked out. Of course, the ghost. This is just a typical ghost in the game. You're going to see a lot of these, I'm afraid. Get used to it. The Toko is not very happy here. so the ghost is standing at the window. Alright, so this hospital is full of these haunted ghosts. And a lot of bad things happened in the past. It's now abandoned. It's all, you know what happens. These girls, when they were younger, were experimented on. That's the basic story. So now they come back to revisit the hospital to try and remember what's happened, because all their memory they've lost all their memory. Okay, as I said before, I'm going to skip this kind of thing. Alright, so now that's the camera obscura. It's the main weapon that you've got against the ghosts. It kicks ass. If you lever it up, it will kick ass. Right. Get your camera ready. Here we go. First ghost battle. So as all Fatal Frame games, you locate the ghost on your screen, let the charge build up. If you can get the maximum charge, you do the most damage. And this first ghost is fairly simple. You just do a maximum shot. You don't need to bother with Fatal Frame at the moment. I'll explain what Fatal Frames are. There you go. The ghost is dead, but ghost is already dead. That's the ghost dealt with. Alright, what I'm going to show in this walkthrough now is these dolls here. These dolls are collectible items. I mean, if you collect the more dolls you can collect, the more things you can unlock in this game. So, see the map here? This is the first doll. Small little doll. Now, I've collected some of them in the previous playthrough, so that's why it hasn't flashed blue. But you need to take a picture of all these dolls for your, just for collectibles. So I will be showing all of these dolls through my walkthrough. Okay, poor Madoka. That's her fate. Unfortunately, Madoka doesn't survive. But that was the first sort of chapter, the pre-chapter that happens. And now there's going to be another cutscene, so please enjoy it, and I will be back after this cutscene.
私の音楽とともに蘇る記憶のかけら。この記憶はあれが老月と二人の友達が死んだ。マリエとトモエ、神隠しにあったうちの二人。まどかは美咲と島に行くと私に告げ、戻ってない。
あの島へは近寄らないで、ルカ。お母さん、知らない方がいいことがあるの。
でも私は確かめたい。あの時何があったのか。そして失った記憶の先に何があるのか。
Okay, so as you can see from the cutscene there, a little bit of the story, the beginning of the story was shown. So there was originally 5 girls who used to go to this hospital a long time ago in this strange island. 2 of them died for some strange reason. Madoka and Misaki, just now as you saw, came to the island first, and you know what happened to Madoka. She unfortunately didn't survive. So now we're controlling Ruka, and this is, yeah, I think she's the main character of the game, more or less. And she's come to this place here after them to see what's going on. Okay, so as I said before, this is the translated version, so the game will be in Japanese. This is the English subtitle translation done very good job, actually, in my opinion, by Tempest. They did a good job. So we are able to enjoy this game. This is the only Fatal Frame game, I think. Yeah, it's the only Fatal Frame game not released in the West. So I'm thinking, there's Madoka. So, okay, the first thing we need to do right now when you get the mansion is just, not the mansion, the hospital. Just follow what you need to do, follow the ghosts. The ghosts sort of show you the way of where to go. Of course now I need to get the camera at skewer. That's the first thing I need to do. Now, as you can, this is actually hard mode. I'm playing this game. This is my second playthrough. So I've done a lot of upgrades to my camera. I've done a lot of sort of leveling up. I've got a lot of photo points. But because I wanted to do hard mode, just to unlock a few extra things, I thought I'd maybe do a whole YouTube playthrough. So this is not from scratch. This is not... Okay, I'm going to skip this. So being hard mode, the ghosts are more aggressive. They take a lot more hits to kill. But I'm doing a walkthrough anyway. If you're doing normal mode, this will still apply. It would just be easier for you. But I do have a almost fully upgraded camera anyway. Right, Madoka. What's she doing there, behind the door? So, yeah, Ruka is actually wearing a alternative costume right now. This is not the default costumes. So when the filament turns blue, this is a mechanic of the game. You need to take a picture to unlock something. This door's locked now by sort of force, ghost force, and now it shows me where to go in this picture here. So I need to find where that is in this place. Okay. So now we're about to head outside. After we looked in this room, of course, because there's a few things we need to pick up. In this game, picking things up is a bit tedious. As I said before, you need to first shine your torch around the room. That will expose things to pick up. Blue crystals are for upgrading your camera, and red crystals is for upgrading your lenses, and I will talk about that when we pick up our first lens stuff. Right, now I've got this, just as I said, just skip all these writings on the wall. Of course, you need to equip your stuff. See, look, I have powered up pretty much to my camera here. Now you need to equip all your functions and your lenses here. You won't do, if you're just beginning this game, you won't have this option here. So this is hard mode, so it's New Game Plus basically. But the hard mode has the best ending, so that's why I'd chosen to do hard mode anyway. Alright. She's scared to go outside. Okay, this is the ghost nurse, and it's quite easy ghost, but the fatal frame chance is quite... On hard mode, you've got a narrow window for the fatal frame chance. Fatal frame is where the ghost just about attacks you, like a counter attack. It's a fairly simple ghost. I got hit there. So when you've got a shutter moment, you can take a picture of that when you're maxed. That was a fatal frame. I anticipated that, but I didn't have the alarm function. The alarm function on your camera bleeps for fatal frame, and that's when you can do a combo on the ghost, counter-attack combo on the ghost for massive damage. Now that's the basic mechanics of the game. So let me equip the alarm function, which shows the fatal frame. But in my opinion, I think in hard mode, the fatal frame chance is shorter. It's quite fingers and buzzers kind of thing. As soon as the ghost attacks and it bleeps red, you have to hit the button for fatal frame. Now, I'm not a pro at this game, but I do like to do fatal frames when I can. Alright, I'm just sorting out my lenses here. Now, obviously the translations, I need to get used to the symbols, what they mean. I like to use slow lens, the stop lens. Alright, so what we need to do now is proceed. I'm looking for that room with the 5 masks on that photo just now that I've just shown you. Alright, no, I think I went the wrong way here. I don't remember. No, it's not that. 3 masks. Now when the filament turns blue, there's an object nearby. You need to shine the torch around the mansion, not the mansion, the hospital. I don't know why I keep saying that. I keep thinking it's Resident Evil 1. Resident Evil or something like this. No, this is not a mansion, please. It's a sort of mental hospital, asylum kind of place. A lot of crazy bad things were going on here in the past. Alright, so we're just going to move on. There's a doll behind the curtains here, but please do not do what I'm about to do here. I've blown a Type 0 film here. The Type 0 film is the best film in the game, and I had one left from my previous playthrough. I just accidentally used Type 0 film on this doll. Don't do that. Hosuki dolls, okay. I'm sure it'll be fine. I'll pick up more film later. But yeah, you need to collect these dolls, as I said. If you unlock, I think 30 or 40 of them, you unlock costumes, you unlock new lenses. But I'm just going to get all the dolls in this guide. So if you guys want to see exactly where they are, just please watch the videos and follow it. No, I actually think I went the wrong way this time. I need to get to the 5 masks, which I know where it is. It's in the dining room, I think. It's not this way. It's the wrong way. Okay. So I'm going to use my map. It's over here. Well, yeah, the first chapter isn't that hard. There's not that many ghosts that you to worry about. I know it's creepy walking around this place. But you know, I think Face of Frame 5, the character runs in a more kind of like faster animation than this. I really want to play Face of Frame 5, but unfortunately I don't have a Wii U, and because I have a Nintendo Switch right now, I don't really want to buy the Wii U console just to play Face of Frame 5. I actually bought the game, collectible edition actually, but I have no ways of playing it at the moment. I bought the Wii U game thinking I was going to get a Wii U, and I didn't get a Wii U because the Nintendo Switch came out. But it's a very collectible game. I bought in the UK, I think in Europe, they had what is it? They had physical copies of Fatal Frame 5. It's made in the Blackwater, Fatal Frame 5, Project Zero, same thing. But it was, I believe, in the USA, it wasn't. They didn't get a physical copy. So even though I bought a copy, it's actually doubled in price now because it's rare. It's not actually produced anymore. It's a super rare game. I'm kind of happy I've got it in my collection, but not happy that I can't play it. I'm not one of those people who just like to keep things sealed in a box. I do want to play these games. If I buy them, I want to play them. But fortunately, we have to do Fatal Frame 4. That's a fairly good game. One day I hope to play Fatal Frame 5 sometimes. Hopefully, it maybe the Switch will have a port or something like that. But yeah, it's a little rant I have. Nintendo's bought the rights to Fatal Frame, and it's not been released on PlayStation 4 or anything like that now because Nintendo's commandeered it. So I hope it will be released on the Switch at one point. Alright, so as you can see on the screen here, I picked a few things up. I'm looking up this window here. It's supposed to be a secret ghost. If the filament turns blue, take your picture for a secret ghost here. There you go. Alright, you can save the game here, this blue, the red lanterns. So now we're heading into the dining room. I think upstairs, we can't go through there. So that's where we're going. So I believe it's this direction. The map is fairly easy to use, so I just use the map whenever I'm lost. When there's going to be a few dolls coming up, so I'm going to just for your help, I'm going to throw up the map at each doll that I come up. If you collect all the dolls, I think you can unlock some cool stuff. So yeah, there's a ghost. There's a capture ghost. You just need to, like, every now and again you come across ghosts that you need to take a picture of. They're not aggressive. They just kind of show you the way. And there's a ghost list to complete in this game. Even I don't have that. There's a lot of ghosts that I didn't manage to get, and I'm not really that fussed trying to really try and get the whole ghost list. There might be something to unlock. I'm not really sure about that, but if you complete the ghost list, yeah. Alright, now this is the dining room. Now, every time the filament turns blue, you need to shine your torch around like that. Expose something to pick up. Another ghost there. Recorder. Bit of a jump scare if you're playing it. I'm used to face to frame. I've played this stuff several times, so yeah, it doesn't really jump scare me. Not much. Now, unfortunately, Madoka, you know what's happened. I think Ruka doesn't know that Madoka's died. Madoka's actually become a ghost. Quite an aggressive ghost, but there's a lens to pick up here. Lenses are just like extra accessories on your camera. Think your camera is like a gun. You can do extra. There's another ghost here. Lenses do extra abilities like slow the ghost, do lots of different status and ailments in the ghost. There's another doll here in the fireplace. I've got this one in my previous playthrough, so it didn't turn blue there. Yeah, but as I was saying, lenses, they're very good functions. They have all sorts of things to do. Knock back, stun, all that kind of stuff. So this is where that ghost was just now. Took a picture of. It's dropped a clue. Let's pick it up. It's a key. And the map automatically tells you where to go. So it's good there. Now I can finally go up the stairs in the main hall. Be sure to read this. If you're actually playing this for yourself, sometimes the things that you pick up that you have to read are clues and stuff that you actually need to do to proceed in the game. Now I'm just checking all the tables here to see if there's anything. Another herbal medicine for healing. Yeah, I'm just checking the map to see where I have to go. I'm not totally familiar. I mean, I've played through it once, but I'm not totally familiar exactly what to do. So, now I believe this might be some crystals here, blue crystals. 5 blue crystals, pretty good. So when I powered up my camera, you use blue crystals, and I recommend that you power up power first. That's what I usually do. Alright, so now I think we've finished the dining room. Once you've done that, you place the mask. Well, there's the mask. I'm sort of walking past it. No, you needed to place the mask on there. Come on, it's right behind you. I can see it in my video. Okay, this is... I don't know what I was doing in my playthrough here. Alright, place the mask on this empty spot here. There you go, the blue filament tells you what to do. Okay, you place the mask here. Okay. Ghost comes behind me. Picture... yes, no. Just about. Just got it. Okay. Another thing that irritates me is slow animation for doors. I know it's supposed to keep tension, but after like 50, 60 doors, you had enough. Okay, another doll here. I already got it before, but taking a picture anyway just for the purpose of the video. Going to switch to the map here, you can see where it is. Maybe I might edit a video later on, not promising though, it's a lot of work. All the dolls in one video. As I said before, this is a kind of... it's a niche game, Ghost Insider. This game came out 10 years ago. And yeah, it's a niche game, and I'm not sure. I mean, I'm playing this for my hobby right now, but I'm not sure if doing a doll video. I mean, if you guys want a doll video, I might do it if there's enough people asking for it. If they want to ask me to do it, I can do it. But this game came out, yeah, 10 years ago. It's not new anymore. I'm just wondering if anyone needs that kind of guide for this. Goes upstairs, which usually means you have to go that direction. Alright, so come back down here, save the game. Then you need to go to the room under the stairs. Now, there's a note I picked up just now with the number 13 on it. I mean, I skipped through it, but you needed to know that number, because that's why you need to read the notes as you play this game. So you need to use that number. Hang on, just pick this object first. Check that thing that's shaken. Alright, need to hit number 13. Now it's a puzzle, but I'm just going to... if you want to just see what I do, you can just copy what I do here, because I know the combination. So put those two down here, like that. Just copy that, you get number 13. Which opens the gate upstairs. Proceed upstairs, of course. And now in this room here, there's another doll. In that little box there. Yeah, I got this one before, but yeah, it's a storeroom underneath the stairs. You know, it gets a whole store stairs. Okay, all right. So now we're heading upstairs again. Obviously. Okay, the phone's ringing. No, I can't get the sound from here, so I'll just repeat it. Give it back. Give it back. Alright. Give what back? Who is that? Now I can't get the sort of sound onto the sort of the stream here, but you know, of that telephone call, because it actually comes out from the Wii remote, I think. So excuse me. Alright. There's something on the sofa, a red crystal. So red crystals are basically upgrades for your lenses. So go and check those out. Upgrade what you need to do. So going back into the sort of breaker room, what's this called again? The nurse office or something like that. For a few items to pick up. Another herbal medicine there. Now I think there's a doll in this room as well. Somewhere. There it is, under the table. So the management office, second floor. Go and take a picture of it. Yes, I didn't get this one in my last playthrough. It doesn't really matter if you don't get all the dolls in the first playthrough, because in New Game Plus, or if you continue the game from that save file, it carries over. So yeah, that's a good thing. I intend to finish off my collection here, but I'm going to show you guys where all of them are. Alright, so we're meant to proceed into this hallway now. Ghost behind you. So, if a ghost does appear like that, your camera automatically locks on, so that's a good thing about that. But this... Madoka's memo. She's in trouble, Madoka. No, that was a miss. I missed that ghost. I think it's a little boy going into the room there. Oh well, doesn't really matter. So let's follow that ghost into that room, shall we? Sacred water. Let's go into this boy's bedroom. Let's see what's happening inside here. Alright. Kind of spooky kind of place. Now there's a few items to pick up here. Be sure to shine your torch all around this place to expose these items to pick up. Under the bed. The file said under the bed, so there's something to pick up there. So don't pick up the item yet, because I think a ghost will attack you once you do that. So we're just going to pick up a few things here. There's a tape recorder to listen to the media, some story of the game. We're not going to be showing this right now. So finally we go for this item under the bed. Okay, let's see. Oh no. Alright, no, this ghost is a pretty easy ghost. He teleports a little bit, build your bar up. Facial frame there, I missed the facial frame. As I said before, facial frames in hard mode is a bit harder. And I missed it. Because I got a powered up camera, I should be fine. So when it flashes like this, you can't rely on directions for the ghost. You need to look out where the ghost is yourself. Anticipate the facial frame. Did I get it? It wasn't facial frame, unfortunately. Yeah. Okay. Another mask. Okay. Yes, there's a doll in here. No, if it flashes blue, I didn't get this before. It looks like I did. Little doll in this sort of potted plant there. Fairly hidden, this one. Now this radio came on. This spooky radio came on for no reason. And I can't skip this cutscene, so I don't know what it means. And you can't interact with it. So I go over to check it out. Nope. Nothing to pick up. Okay, so let's proceed and leave this room. We've finished in this room now. So now there's another doll, I think, on the shelf here. So I'm going to show you where it is. Hang on, there's something to pick up here. The alarm function. I've already got the alarm function from the previous playthrough. It's the facial frame bleep. Pretty important function to have in your camera. Right, there, the doll is in the shelf here. I haven't got this one in my last playthrough, so I'm referring to a guide here to show what it is and take a picture. So now we're heading back to the, I believe, the sort of dining room, I think. Wait, no, we're just heading back. Okay, ghost attack. No, this looks like a previous patient of this place. Are you slow on this? Trying to like exploit a facial frame? The patient there. Okay, so I haven't done a facial frame so far. And yeah, hard mode is very. It seems the window for the photo frame is much shorter. You really need to anticipate where the photo frame comes from, because it's a split second more. This is more of a split second more than the normal mode, in my opinion. Or it's just what I think, anyway. So I'm going to save the game again. Well, actually, it's not the dining room we need. I think it is actually. Went in the wrong direction. Jump scare alert. Man at the window, walking past. In the middle of the night, you see that guy there. Will be kind of freaking you out. So yeah, the mask needs to be placed on here. So the original door at the beginning of this chapter is unsealed. So we're going to head back there. And that's the main objective of this chapter. So let's head back to that place. Now I don't know the ghost names, but there's going to be a ghost that's going to attack me in a second. I think the ghost at the window just now, I think it's the gardener. Ghost gardener of this place used to garden this area before. It's fairly another simple ghost. Simple. Watch out though, he does walk a bit strangely. So I'm just going to try a max shot here. Are you slow? You should try a double attack. Because sometimes if you use slow and your camera is maxed out in speed, could actually do some good damage, because with speed your charge would go pretty fast, and sometimes you could do double max shot with that. Fairly useful. That actually was an optional ghost. I just wanted to show you that ghost. You don't need to fight that guy, you just move on. But yeah, I decided to fight the ghost because, you know, I get more photo points. It all helps. Now most of the sort of like supplies that you could buy, the film, the herbs, you could buy at save points. By just killing ghosts and just farming them, getting points, and then you could use the shop at the save point to buy stuff. Now I got plenty of supplies here. Anyway, but hard mode, you can't buy Type 61 film. That's the bad thing about hard mode. But you can actually carry over stuff from your normal playthrough that you can farm. So if you wanted to do hard mode straight off, you could actually farm as much stuff you can in normal mode before you start your hard mode game. But yeah, that's how it is. So now we're about to head into the very first room at the beginning of the chapter. This door's locked, so we had to do several things to unlock it. But now it's open, so let's go inside and see. Right, straight away you can see a doll right in front of us. So first things first, take a picture of this doll. I already got this one. Gonna show you where it is. Take a picture. There you go. And there's a few things to pick up. There's Madoka. She's in the corner of the room. She seems distressed. She's not actually real. She's a ghost right now, unfortunately. But on hard mode, everyone's going to get a fairly good ending. That's why I'm doing hard mode. And there's a good ending for her story. But I'm not going to spoil it out. You just need to watch what I'm going to do. Or, you know. Okay, Madoka. Sounds like the Grudge sounds. Okay, never mind that. Pick up a few more items first. Ruko seems to keep looking at her. There's I think, yeah, Type 14 film. So let's get ready to fight Ruka, because no, Madoka, I mean. Okay, she's quite aggressive, and she moves quite fast. Be careful. She's actually easy to face, not that hard to facial frame on normal mode. In hard mode, it's a bit tricky, but it's a fairly simple ghost. You like target her when she appears. She's behind me right now. Beautiful child. No, she's pretty fast. Missed that shot. That's a face to frame. No, it wasn't a face to frame. I thought it was. Come on. That's a face to frame. Unfortunately, it did nothing to do a combo. My camera's quite overpowered. That's why it's quite quick. Now it's the Mask Lunar Curse. If you know the story, it's about the face thing. Oh mate, I'll explain it next time. But anyway, that's it. That's the first chapter. Thank you for watching this video, and I'll explain more about what's coming up next in the next videos long. So thank you for watching the Face to Frame 4 video, and I'll see you in the next one.